Parsha Vayishlach begins, then Yaakov sent angels ahead of him to Esav, his brother, to the land of Seir, the field of Edom. He charged them, saying, thus shall you say to my lord, to Esav, so said your servant Yaakov, I have sojourned with Lavan, I have lingered until now, I have acquired oxen and donkeys, flocks, servants and maidservants, and I'm sending to tell my lord to find favor in your eyes. The angels returned to Yaakov, saying, we came to your brother to Esau. Moreover, he is heading towards you, and 400 men are with him. And we know Yaakovinu's response is one of complete fear. He divides his camp into two. He turns to Hashem, Katonti v'kol ha'masim, right? I'm not deserving of all this goodness. And there's this trepidation that's found in meeting Esav after all of these years. On the phrase, Vayishlach Yaakov malachim lefanav el Esav achiv arza seir, Rashi, quoting the Medrash, notes, who are these angels? And Rashi has two words. Upeirush Rashi, malachim mamash. These are real angels. Because, as the Medrash in source number 3 notes, there are two deos in the Medrash and Beishi Rabbah. Malachim elu shluchei basar v'dam. They could be humans. They could be sent, and they're human emissaries. Or Rabbanan Amri, Malachim Mamish, or Rabbanan said these are real angels. And we have to ask ourselves a number of questions. Obviously, question number 1 is, Rashi that chooses this option of Malachim Mamish, Madu Tzrach Yaakov, source 4, Chai Moshe Rabik, Lishloch Malachim Mamash al Esav, V'lo Yistapek Lishloch Stam Anoshim Shlichim. Wouldn't it have been enough just to send regular people? To use heavenly angels to send to Esav? What's the occasion? That's obviously the question to ask. Another question we need to ask is, who are these angels that Yaakov Avinu sent? What does it mean to send angels, right? Do we have that ability? Okay, angel, please come here. I want to send you on a mission. What's pshat in sending angels? We need to try to be able to understand as well that if Yaakov Avinu is sending angels, then why is he so afraid, right? Comes to mind is that Perek and Malachim of Elisha with his Nar, where the whole city is surrounded. They're trying to catch Elisha, and the Nar is very afraid. The servant's afraid. Elisha allows Hashem to open his eyes, and he sees all the spiritual protection. If Yaakov Avinu is using angels, so won't those angels protect him from the 400 men? Like, boom, gone? So what is this fear of Yaakov Avinu with these 400 men? Further, if these are indeed angels, as Rashi's holding, then why does Esav continue on his way with 400 men? Is he not afraid of the angels of Yaakov? Like, a lot of questions, which, we just read the story, real angels, and we continue on. We don't sit and ask ourselves these basic questions, what are the considerations? As well as, the Oso Satara asks, where in the Pasuk, Rashi is Kipshutel Shemikra, is very much connected to the pshat of the text. Where is it hinted at that these are real malachim? Because we know, for example, Vaishlach Moshe Malachim, Vaishlach Yisrael Malachim. There are other cases where it uses the word malachim, and those are people. So why is here Rashi saying, no, it's not human emissaries, it's rather angels? What's bringing Rashi to say this? And obviously we need to understand these two pshatim in Chazal. Well, what did he really say? Were they people or were they angels? Like, what's the real reality? How do we understand when there are two different interpretations being brought down? What are we to learn from this? And obviously, our question, which we ask every week, my friends, which we know already, is what are we to learn from all of these different questions in terms of our own avodas Hashem, in terms of our lives, because that's what Chumash is here for. Chumash, every parsha, is to teach us lessons that even if we can take one or two and be able to implement them, matov umanoim ashreinu matov chokenu. So let's begin with the question of Otzar Satorah, Rav Cohn, in source 5. Where is this hinted at in the Chumash that they were real angels? So there are a number of possibilities. It brought down two. Rabbeinu Bachaya, who says, the Pasuk says, Vayishlach Yaakov Malachim, that he sent angels, and then in Pasuk Zayin it says the angels returned to Yaakov saying, but never says that the angels actually went to Esav. So the fact that the angels are able to go and come back immediately, this would reflect that these are spiritual emissaries and not physical ones. The other interpretation is the Kleyakar, and we're going to have to touch on this as well as one of our questions. The pasuk has a lot of redundancy. Vayishlach Yaakov malachim, and Yaakov sent malachim lifanav, in front of him. Obviously, in front of him. What is in front of him coming to teach us? As well as El Esav Achiv, Arza Seir Stei Edom. Why do I need both? The land of Seir, the field of Edom, right? The field of Edom, I would know it's in the land of Seir, or the land of Seir would be sufficient. Why do I have both? So Kleyakar knows, Vayishlach Yaakov malachim lefanav. What is lefanav? Lefanav means those that are in front of Yaakov and Esav at all times. What is that?